Hello, welcome to a new video. I am starting this video like mid-week, but today we are gonna have a productive, I don't know if it's a day because I already started my day, but I'm forcing myself to do things that I have to do because for the past week I've been in a funk. Like, I just don't want to be doing anything. I just want to doom scroll. So I'm gonna ease myself back into routine. And yeah, this video is just this, I guess, like, come get back my funk with me. So if you're in the same position, maybe we can, like, you know, do what we need to do. And now I'm just making stickers for my future art market that's coming in May. And also something exciting, I got my first ever commission. I know, so I'm gonna work on that today. And honestly, receiving that commission really jump-started my spirits, my motivation to create again. Don't know what that is all about, but this is what I have so far. It is of an angel bunny. Oh, I am feeling all the feels and the loss of Taro. Ew. BTS just came back and their music video just released. I've watched it during premiere and I really like that song. I've not listened to the whole album. I think I'm only like 3 songs in, but I've got to go soon. But I want to show you the freaking views that they got on the music video. Do you see that? I don't know if it's focusing, but 3.4 million views in 21 minutes. 3.4 million views in 21 minutes is crazy. I'm gonna go now because we're gonna go to the Storm game tonight. Yep, that's right. And I'm gonna listen to the song, to the whole album. But so far, Swim is up there for me, and Body to Body, that slaps too. So I'm gonna listen to the whole thing and I'll get back to you, okay? You watching, let me know your rankings, please. We've waited for this long. Anyways, this is what I'm doing. Deleting parts that I don't want to be shown or I don't want to get cut. And yeah, I just want to get the files prepped so that closer to the date or when I do feel like actually printing and cutting stickers, the files are ready to go and I can just, you know, have like a production line going on of printing and cutting instead of spending the day like doing this closer to the date, because this step can be quite stressful, to be honest. And you need like to be very calm and you can't be rushing this part, because when you do, that's when it messes up. So that's why when you use your printer or your cutting machine, just act nonchalant, like, oh, whatever, I don't need you to work. You can work if you want to or not, I don't care. But really, you care. The trick is to be nonchalant. I'm just a cool guy. And also, if I can clean this today, that'd be great. But if I don't, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But I will get this sorted because literally no space to craft. It always happens when I'm experimenting something and I take out all my supplies and then yeah, I'm left with a mess. Anyways, bye. Swim, swim. Na, 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 na. The fuck am I looking at? Okay. So I've done a few different backgrounds of different aura colors and I'm going to send them through and then they can pick which one matches their late rabbit's aura the most. As an artist, there's one that I think complements the colors of the rabbit, but we'll see what they say. I'm back in the same spot again and finalizing the hat design. I designed it, I want to say more than a month ago, and I wore it After wearing it for like about more than a month, something is missing. So I'm gonna add that missing element because I did take out a very huge element of the hat because I feel like it was just a bit too niche, like a bit too like specific. It just doesn't look complete. It looks like it's missing because it is missing something. So I'm gonna replace it with something else, and I hate being that person that is talking about something and I can't tell you what that something is. So you're just like, if you're not gonna tell me, don't say it, right? But I do want to keep it a surprise for a little bit longer. At least you know the color is pink. It is time to clean my desk. On an exciting note, I just placed a huge order for my supplies. I think there's like 44 items in total. Yeah, I used to be... What's the right feeling? Nervous? I guess like anxious that I have to spend a huge amount of money on buying supplies because I ran out. But instead of seeing that the money is gone, I think of how grateful I am to be able to restock my supplies because I am selling stuff. You know, it's all about outlook, it's all about perspective, and I truly am grateful that people are buying my creations and I'm able to keep creating stuff that people love. So instead of just focusing about the money that's gone, how about we focus on, girl, you got to buy more supplies because you need a restock because people buy your stuff. And I'm so grateful. Thank you so much if you've ever bought something off me. I truly am super grateful, and I don't typically wear my hats like this, but it is what it is. I added the extra little thing and I'm on the fence. I don't know, I'm gonna have to ask someone's opinion, probably Bets, and maybe my friend's Rachel. I have a couple of friends whose name's Rachel. No, I'm gonna ask my friend Rachel and probably my other friend as well. I don't know. I try not to ask so many people for their opinions because I don't want to get influenced by their opinions. Nothing wrong with asking people their opinions, but I want it to be truly my thoughts and my creations, you know. I want to put out stuff that I am confident with and know that that is 100% me. So I try not to have other people's influence onto my designs. So yeah, everything you see that I create is 100% me. And most of the time when I ask Bet if this is cute and he says yes, I usually go the opposite because he doesn't know what he's talking about. So it's more of like a, yeah, see, I knew I was right. That choice is ugly. If he picks that one, you know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but every time he picks something, it's always the uglier one. Anyways, let's clean this desk. I hope there's nothing top secret on my table right now that you'll be able to see. Yeah, I think there's nothing. Fingers crossed. Does anyone else work like this? I just work better with different little scraps of paper. I don't like using digital like notes or using a big paper. I just really like using little scraps of paper. This is literally a receipt, the back of a receipt. That's just how I work and I just prefer it like that, to be honest, and I have no idea why. Behind this paper is a little sketch for a future product, and look at how tiny this paper is. I have no idea why I'm like that, but I am like that. On a side note, I have this huge pimple above my lip and it really hurts. It's looking so much better, but I'm gonna do a deep clean. I don't know if you want to watch it, so I'll see you later. Check back in a little bit. Hello, it is the next day and an update on the commission. He didn't pick the color that I thought would look the best, but at the end of the day, it's his art piece, right? But right now, I'm gonna go head to the shops because we are being productive, remember? No, I'm just kidding. We're trying to, but I have to go get some groceries because we're running low. Actually, we've run out of a few things like cheese, bread, and eggs. The basic, and yeah, let's go. I'll take you along with me. Just chilling in the car because the recycling bin truck is in front of me, so I'm gonna just chill in my car until he gets out of my street, because I do live in quite a narrow street and it's just gonna be too much for me personally, like the anxiety of like squeezing around it and stuff. So it's easy for me to just sit in front of my neighbor's house, like down the street. I don't even know who this neighbor is. I've never spoken to him before. All I know, he has a dog. But yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. We can go home now. All this in the name of anxiety. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so glad I can go home now. I'm hungry. I've just put the rice in the rice cooker to cook, so while waiting, I'm gonna have my afternoon coffee and also, what is it called? Squiggling the wires. I am gonna watch some YouTube, and CD Bun just posted a new video, so I'm gonna watch her while squiggling my jewelry wire. I still don't know what it's called, but yeah. I've just sent the files through for the commission, and I got a little too attached to this one. He was such a nice person to work with, and I can only hope that my future commissions would be this great, this excellent. Such a beautiful soul, honestly. Both him and his fiance, I've met them both at Artist Alley, and yeah, he was very generous. He more than doubled the price. Do I feel like crying? Yes. Not because he doubled the price, more than doubled the price, but of what he said to me. It was very nice. As an artist, it's like sometimes we need to hear stuff like that, and I'm very, very grateful for people, and this just further proves that art makes us human. Fuck this AI bullshit, yeah. I think my rice is done cooking. I'm gonna make my usual lunch, which is, I'm gonna show you in a bit. If you watched my previous videos, you know what it is. I've been eating this for months. Yep, it's tofu, roasted broccoli, and white rice. I added some green chili like paste. It is so good but so spicy. That's what that is in corner. So I literally just take the tiniest little dab with my spoonful of tofu, broccoli, and rice, and it's so good but so spicy. I love spicy food, but this, them Indonesians be wild with the spice. I love Indonesian food. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this now. Honestly, at this point, it has become a challenge that I've given myself to see how long I can eat this for. So far, I've not gotten sick and tired of it. Like, it's just so good. I'm gonna finish this now. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is pouring down outside and there's thunderstorms. That's why I put down my blinds. Did you see that? That was the lightning. I'm actually very, very scared of lightning. So I probably shouldn't be next to a window, but I have the blinds down, so it's fine, right? But I'm gonna show you the little treat that I bought earlier. Ta-da! I'm a huge fan of salty sweet, but I just was very surprised by the vanilla custard being salty. Alright, I'm gonna eat this somewhere else, not next to a window, because I don't like this. So I've just spent some time figuring out how to set up commissions, because I enjoyed doing that commission so much that I feel like I want to do more, and I think I've gained a few experience from my first commission to what to do and ask and all that. I was very lucky that my first commission was with someone that is so nice, so sweet, and so understanding. That gave me the idea to open up commissions, and I think I'm gonna have to spend probably the next week or so writing up like the Google forms what to ask and all that stuff. So I'm gonna watch more videos on YouTube. But yeah, I'm gonna do that and just have some time for myself, because I feel like this is gonna be a bit of a, I would say, stressful journey figuring out how to set things up, because I am someone who does not like admin work at all. So even the tiniest bit of admin work. Anyways, that's that. And yeah, thought I'd just tell you what I was doing in that clip. Thank you so much for watching my video, and if you got to this point of the video, comment the purple heart emoji. I don't know, I just want to see who is the real one. Anyways, see you next week. Bye. I never blow a kiss.
Every night I try to love, but your heart is made of stone.